Hey, how you doing? This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show. And I've got something to show you that I've had for about 2 months, maybe a month and a half. It's a multimeter. It's one of the brand new type multimeters. And I'm going to just functionally show you the meter because I don't have the right tools, the right test equipment to test it properly for accuracy. But I found a review by Scott is his channel name, and he did an excellent review. He's got the proper equipment to test it. So I'm going to put the link to that show down in the first comment below this video. You can go watch that video to see it in action. He goes into a lot of details. Okay, here we go. So this is the box. It's a nice heavy box. This is sold under different name by different companies. And I've already taken it out of the box. It's a 4.7-inch screen multimeter. It measures AC and DC, resistance, capacitance, frequency, temperature. It's displaying temperature down here in degrees C. You can change it to F. And it's, like I say, one of these newer devices that can detect what you're trying to measure. For instance, you just put it in auto mode, or you can put it in the particular mode that you know you're going to be measuring. So, for instance, you can just hook it up to an AC source right now, and it will know that you want to measure AC and will go to the AC range. Same way with DC. Same way with resistance. Now, frequency, you're going to have to select the frequency function. It has 3 buttons, one on the top for power on and off, and 2 over here for mode selection and backlight. Let me see if I can turn the backlight on. There we go. There's the backlight. Makes it nice and bright. Uses 2 AA batteries, which it comes with. You install, and it has a light. When you turn the backlight on, it turns that light on so you can see what you're working on. Has an automatic shut off. It will shut off after 15 minutes of non-use. In other words, if you just lay it on the table, not measuring anything, it'll shut off. Now, the gentleman that did the excellent review, he said his didn't stay on very long, and he kind of gave it a thumbs down because of that automatic shut-off being too fast. Now, I don't know if maybe that was because he had batteries that were older that were supplying it. Anyway, it comes with this. It is in a case to protect it. It comes with the test leads. It comes with a temperature sensor, and it comes with the 2 batteries, 2 AAA batteries. I used my own batteries. So it's running now, running good. I did some just quick tests, and then I realized, I don't really have the proper equipment to test its accuracy. And if I recorded doing some tests, it would just be functional. So I thought, since I found that great video yesterday, I would just let you watch that video. The guy's got the right equipment. He actually tests all the functions for accuracy. So go there if you want to see it in depth. Now, I got this about 6 weeks ago. They had it on sale on Amazon for $20. $20. I think that's the price you would pay if you bought directly from China, like Banggood or something like that. But now it's on sale, but it only goes down to $25. I personally think it's worth $25. Now, I wouldn't use this necessarily as your primary multimeter. This is for like field use when you're climbing up on your antenna tower or something like that, or outside and it's raining. So if it gets damaged, you're not out, hundreds of dollars like you would be if you got a fluke multimeter. So that's it's under several different brands. The one he had was under a different brand. This is A-BF brand. But it's exactly the same meter. It's one of those cases where it comes from China. If you're willing to buy enough of them to resell, they'll put your name on it. The manual, although it's pretty extensive, the English is kind of poor. Let me give you an example. Let me put this behind the camera so I can read it. And the function where, I got to find it again, where you use it for a non-contact voltage detection, where you put it in that mode and you hold it up against a cable and it will give you an indication whether there's power or electricity going through that cable. And it actually provides a bar graph. See if I can get in that mode. There we go. There we go. EF mode it's called. And I don't think I can reach that cable over there to get a measurement. But anyway, it gives you a bar graph that goes up and over. And I did some measurements, and 110 volts just went up about 3/4 of the way. But anyway, let me read you directions, which I struggled with. Here are the directions to get into that mode. Quote, switch the rotating switch, or rotation switch. There's no rotation switch. There's a button. Okay. To any gear. To any gear. I guess it means any range or hold. And hold down the NCV key to display EF, which I did. And then bring the meter up against the wire you want to check it. So the English is a little poor, but they do go through every function and give you instructions of how to use the meter to make the measurement. So it's extensive. It's just the English is not too good. So much for the manual. I wasted 5 minutes just talking about the manual. So again, you can get this for about $25 off of Amazon. I've got it in my Amazon store. The link to my Amazon store is in the description below each video. Okay, that's about it. Again, there's where you plug in the leads. And it has on the bottom on the display what each lead is for. I'm fairly impressed with it. Looking at the specifications again in this little manual, if I can get to that page. Thought it was on that page. No, that's not it. That's not it. There it is. Okay, it says maximum voltage between measurement terminals and ground is 600 volts DC and 600 volts AC. It does have a timer that it will shut itself off if you're not using it. Say like you left it on your bench while you did something else. And per the manual, it's 15 minutes, which is more than adequate. Now, the gentleman that did the review, he seemed to indicate it's much, much shorter. And that's why he kind of gave the meter a thumbs down, because it kept shutting off on him. And I don't know if he had maybe batteries were low that he put in or what caused that, but mine didn't do that. What else is... The maximum display value is 6,000 digit. I guess they mean 6000. And then it also says automatic shutdown time is 15 minutes. Requires 2 AAA batteries. Where the batteries are a little pain, not a big deal, to install because you got to take this cover off. And then there's a screw that holds the cover for the batteries. You got to take that out and then put the batteries in and reverse the process. You're ready to go. Not a big deal. Big display, like I said, the measurement values is above this line, and the temperature, which is not showing in this mode. Let me see if I can change modes here. Why is it not showing temperature? It normally shows temperature, even though I don't have the temperature probe in, but it's not showing it now. Don't know why that is. The gentleman that did the review didn't like these leads, these test leads. That's why I didn't use them when I was doing my testing. I used some higher quality leads. He even went to the extent of cutting these leads to show you how thin the wire was in these leads. And his comment was, you know, if you're measuring high current, I don't remember how much current you're going to actually measure, but he was concerned about these leads actually melting, maybe catching fire. So I don't disagree with that. They are pretty flimsy, which they generically are for meters this cheap. I personally like it. I thought it was a fantastic deal when they had it on sale for $20. Again, you can find the same exact meter under different names. This is just the one that I bought from Amazon. I think that's about it. Again, I'm not going to do, if I say again, I'm going to kick myself. Go to his video. He has some fantastic videos. Go to his video and see the accuracy test he does. He's got the right equipment to do it, and he does a fantastic job of checking all the functions. That's it. If you enjoyed the show, please give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like the show, you can give me a thumbs down. They'll tell me that I just did a show you didn't even like. If you haven't subscribed, I wish you would. And have a great day. Bye-bye.